I wanted to study gerontology because I wasn't quite sure what field I wanted to go into, and I always just really enjoyed spending time with older adults. It seemed to flow pretty well with any prospective job that I could think about. As if I have to work with a population of people, I want to work with older adults. I got my bachelor's from UIndy, so I did all of my undergrad work there. I had already had a good grasp of the reputation of the programs at the university, how well they worked with students and how well they were able to just help make sure their students succeeded, and they really seemed to care. I somehow managed to take on task after task after job after job. I think at one point I was working 4 jobs and still in school, and an online program was the only way I could even consider it being a feasible option for me. It's a lot more personal responsibility to get a degree online than I kind of thought at first. You know, you can go on whenever you have time, you have your deadline requirements, but it's still very personally driven. But it was much more my style. The thing about online learning that surprised me the most was how well I really feel like I know the other students. Just seeing the same people in the same class with you over and over, you'd look at a name and you'd recognize it and you go, oh, I know this person, I can comment on their stuff. I have my bachelor's in exercise science, and I didn't know what I wanted to do with that. And working with older adults, my education has not only helped guide that, but it's actually helped me personally as well be able to interact with everyone that I work with. Careers in the field of aging are invaluable, not just to the people working in the field, but it's also important to the people you're working with. Having that sense of comfort that they know that you know what you're talking about helps them to not only actually listen to what you're trying to say and get across to them, but it helps them to actually sometimes follow through, or you can bring them a different perspective on something that they hadn't thought of before.